In the shadowed corridors of ancient Rome, where emperors wrestled with the tempests of power and exile alike, the Stoics forged a philosophy not of retreat, but of unyielding advance, a compass for navigating the inexorable currents of fate. This is every Stoic concept explained in 5 minutes. A distillation of wisdom from Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, illuminating paths long trodden by minds that bent circumstance to their will. Let us embark on this journey through their eternal arsenal. Consider first the dichotomy of control, Epictetus's razor-sharp partition of existence. He divided the world into spheres of dominion, the inner citadel of one's opinions, impulses, and aversions, territory sovereign and absolute, and the vast outer expanse of indifference, from the caprice of tyrants to the whims of fortune. By anchoring the soul to the former, the Stoic transforms tumult into tranquility, as Epictetus himself endured chains, yet proclaimed freedom in the unassailable realm of judgment. In the fray of modern existence, this principle reveals itself as a silent revolution. The delayed train or the colleague's barb dissolves into irrelevance when viewed through such a lens. Amor Fati emerges next, that profound embrace of destiny, echoing through Epictetus's counsel to greet every occurrence not as an affliction, but as the very thread woven into the tapestry of necessity. Marcus Aurelius, amid the plagues and betrayals of his reign, inscribed in his meditations a quiet assent to the world's design, transforming impediments into instruments of virtue. This love of fate, far from passive resignation, ignites a fierce alchemy, where adversity forges the philosopher's gold, evident in the tales of exiles who, stripped of empire, discovered empires within. Memento Mori, the stark remembrance of mortality, stands as Seneca's unsparing summons to vigilance. He envisioned life as a fleeting loan from the cosmos, urging one to audit each hour as if it were the final ledger. In his letters, Seneca recounts the philosopher's ritual to confront death's shadow not with dread, but with deliberate grace, thereby banishing the illusions of endless tomorrows. This contemplation, woven into the fabric of daily reflection, elevates the mundane to the monumental, compelling pursuits of justice and wisdom over the ephemeral lures of acclaim. Through Premeditatio Malorum, the premeditation of misfortunes, the Stoics rehearsed calamity in the theatre of the mind. Epictetus, schooled in the harsh academy of a master's whip, would summon visions of dispossession or disgrace, not to court despair, but to inoculate the spirit against surprise. Seneca echoed this in his essays, scripting scenarios of ruin to render them routine, much like a general mapping battles yet unfought. Such foresight, practiced in the quiet hours, erects bulwarks of equanimity, turning potential tempests into navigable streams. At the heart of Stoicism pulses the doctrine of virtue as the sole good, a cardinal axiom declaring wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance as the unerring guides to eudaimonia, that flourishing of the rational soul. Marcus Aurelius, enthroned yet ever the student, navigated the intrigues of the palace by this pole star, deeming external trappings mere shadows on Plato's cave wall. In an age of relentless metrics, wealth accrued, followers amassed, this tenet whispers a counter-narrative. True sovereignty resides in alignment with the eternal, where choices echo the harmony of the spheres. To live according to nature forms the Stoic covenant with the cosmos, attuning the individual to the logos, that pervasive reason animating all things. Epictetus invoked it as a surrender to the grand choreography, bidding one to desire not the world's conformity to whim, but the soul's adaptation to its rhythms. Seneca's walks through the Roman countryside, pondering the cycles of seasons, embodied this accord, a prelude to the contemplative traditions that would later bloom in Eastern gardens and Western cloisters alike. The view from above, Marcus Aurelius's celestial vantage, invites the mind to ascend beyond the parochial fray. From the exosphere of imagination, the eternal city shrinks to a mote, its emperors and edicts to fleeting inscriptions in dust. This perspectival ascent, chronicled in his nocturnal journals, dissolves the venom of resentment, revealing human endeavors as intricate arabesques in the vast scroll of time, a balm for the wounded ego, fostering a cosmopolitan kinship with all under the stars. Negative visualization, Seneca's art of anticipatory loss, conjures not utopias, but their fragile inversions, the forfeiture of health, kin, or fortune, contemplated in serene detachment. In his moral epistles, he narrates how such exercises, akin to a poet sketching elegies for joys unborn, cultivate a profound gratitude, transmuting abundance into reverence. Performed as a deliberate rite, it equips the Stoic to weather genuine bereavements with the poise of one who has long rehearsed the script. Finally, the discipline of journaling, as exemplified in Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, serves as the philosopher's forge. These unpolished fragments, etched by lamplight after days of decree and dissent, sifted the dross of distraction to reveal the ore of insight. Through this introspective craft, the Stoic interrogates the self, aligning deeds with doctrine in a narrative of perpetual refinement. Thus concludes our Odyssey, through Stoicism's luminous concepts, a legacy not consigned to antiquity, but resonant in the tempests of our own epoch. These principles, once etched in marble and papyrus, now invite inscription upon the heart. Engage with them in the comments below, lend your endorsement with a like, and subscribe for further explorations of philosophy's enduring fire. Until our next convergence in thought.